Hello, YouTube. Welcome back for another video. This is Leave It to Weaver here. I got another video on stocks. My previous stock video I did on stable, safe stocks, basically the ones that are then long-term proven stocks that basically you're not going to make a lot of money on, but they're your stable stocks that you put in your portfolio to keep everything safe, controlled. They go up just slowly, but they do eventually move up. Um, and you make money slowly. Uh, those ones being named that I own, such as Apple, Berkshire Hathaway, um, not the A, the B. I can't afford the A. The A is way, way out of my wallet's price range. Um, but the B I can afford. Of course, I've added Tesla to that uh, list because they're not as old as the other companies, such as Apple, but I mean, they're a pretty safe company at this point. Um, but now I'm going to do a video on the companies, the businesses, stocks that have not they're more risky. Um, they're not as safe, but you can make money off them. You can also lose money. It goes up and down very quickly. You have to be very careful with your purchases. You have to do your research. Not everybody does their research. They go off by what other people say. Um, don't do that. Every stock video that I do, I say that. I'm like, do not go by what I say. Research it yourself. Learn to research it yourself. There's plenty of videos that teach you how to research. You have to learn to research these companies and see if they are a good investment or if they are not. Not everybody does it. They want to sit here and go off of what people say. I got to tell you, every time that I've gone off of what other people say were concerning stocks, I've paid for it. And now I'm sitting here because I'm a stubborn butt. I I don't sell them. I hold on to them until I've made more than what I paid for them. I just won't do it. I don't sell stocks like that. Um, so basically, I'll probably hold on to them stocks for a very long time until they build themselves back up to where I bought them, and then I will sell them because I didn't do my own research and I listened to somebody else, and now I own a stock that I really don't care for. Um, that being said, let's roll over to the stocks that I have prepared for this video. The first one, these ones I'm actually pretty surprised about. Everybody's been talking about the cruise lines are suffering, which honestly, COVID just about killed them. They had to sell a bunch of their fleets. Um, Gas prices have been destroying them. People can't go on the boats because of COVID, but all that's starting to come back. This one, the main one, this is the one that I like the best, the Royal Caribbean Cruises. They have the newest fleet out of all of them. That being said, like Norwegian and Caribbean Cruise, um, they all seem to be recovering slowly, which is really good. This one's jumped up quite a bit. Right now, the price is 106 per share. Um, they're talking about the year target being 115. That's good. It's not moving up huge, which you don't really want. You want it to move up slowly. Um, the cruise lines are recovering. They are recovering. Um, let's see if I can move this map over to show you. Do 6 months. Like it's even moved up. It's doing well. They are recovering. For a while, we thought they were gonna really just shut down. The other cruise lines, you got the Norwegian, that's 18.59 a share. Caribbean Cruise up to 17, almost $18 a share. It's doing well. All them stocks are doing well. I just prefer, well, I suggest this one, the Royal Cruise Line. Um, just because, in my opinion, they have more of an opportunity to move up. They're doing better than the other ones. The Caribbean's still struggling a little bit. It is going up, but they are struggling still. Really, they all are. But if you want a stock that is going to be more risky, cruise lines are something that I would suggest. Look into them yourself so you can pick which one you think is better. But it's all your opinion. You look into it. Uh, there is opportunity to lose money in cruise lines. They are in massive, massive debt, but I'm hoping they do recover because they do well. People use them for vacations. It's just the way it is. Let's see. Let's go to another risky one. Um, the next one I'll talk about is Tilray. This is the cannabis company. It's based out of Canada. There are a bunch, many, 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 many cannabis stocks that you can invest in. Some are American, some are Canadian. I invest in a bunch of both of them. I have a lot. I can't even tell you how many cannabis companies that I have in my portfolio. Tilray happens to be just my biggest one. It's a Canadian based one. They have bought many of the smaller companies that were struggling. So they're a large company and they're trying to branch out into America. Um, the reason I put cannabis companies into this risky area because they're not even in America anyway. They're not even nationalized. They're going state by state. It's just the way it is. The American government, they like to sit on their thumbs non-stop and they rotate. I can't stand our government. I hate politicians. I can't stand politicians. I do not trust politicians. Now, that being said, that's why uh, cannabis companies are in my risky section. One, because I don't trust the American government to actually use their brains and make a decision on anything. A smart decision. They love making dumb ones. They love making complete stupid decisions, but they will sit on their thumbs forever on a smart decision and act like it's hard. Now, however you feel about cannabis, um, that's your opinion. That's fine. Um, but me, all I see is positivity towards it. They use the oil to help these kids with cancer, and people with seizures. It's been proven to work. Um, there's too many benefits from it, and the only reason that they aren't approving it is because the government hasn't figured out how to get their nasty grubs all over it. Which that's going to happen. It's the government. They want their nasty grubs all over everything. They got them in our pockets. They got them in companies' pockets. Well, honestly, now the government's starting to shoot. You got companies in the government's pockets. It's just the way the world works now. But it's causing problems for companies that are starting to build up, like cannabis companies. Um, the politicians in the long run, they're going to lose. It's going to get passed. And when it does, these cannabis companies are going to boom. They are going to boom. There's no other argument about it. There's nowhere to go but up. They've been beat down. Uh, you got people out there trying to take them out and stuff like that because, oh, it's cannabis, marijuana. Well, your thinking is completely Stone Age, and you need to start thinking differently. Open up your mind. But cannabis companies, I invest in a lot of them. Let's just say I'm very well rounded with the cannabis companies in my portfolio. That's where I go, but it is risky. It is definitely risky right now. It's going to go up and down like crazy. Tilray, for a matter of fact, they've I see you got 5 days. You see, it's just within 5 days, it's gone up and down. It's very volatile. Um, 1 month, it's got a nice little jump there, but it's all up and down. 6 months, it's actually jumping back up from what was it, $1.58. Now it's 2.36. That's good movement in my head. Let's see. The next one I want to talk about is, of course, me and my boy Stockmo are always talking about this stock. Um Stockmo loves it. I love it. I don't care what anybody says. Neo has had their up and downs, and right now they are definitely in a up. They are moving up very fast. I think the last time I bought it, it was like $7 or $9 a share. I was buying it like crazy. Now it's up to 15.40. I mean, if you buy 50, 60 shares at a time, that's decent money. Um, you got the 5 days. Like I said, it's very volatile. It's up and down, up and down. Everything is up and down with volatile stocks. Um, it's gonna happen. But that being said, Neo has got a great plan. They sell great cars. You can follow another guy. His name is Mr. P. He's actually got like inside information about Neo. He's always posted on not Facebook, good lord. Uh YouTube about Neo. He gives good information. He doesn't do rumor stuff. He gives good information. Um he talks about the quality of Neo, the future plans of Neo, and just all the extra customer service and stuff that they do. They have like these clubs and stuff like that. It's it's an entire network of ideas that they're working with. And in 2025, Neo is talking about coming to the United States. So they are a possible competitor with Tesla. Regardless how you feel about it, they are up there with Tesla. Tesla's in China, and honestly, they're struggling a little bit with Neo. They're just Tesla's great. Everybody knows Tesla's great. You can't argue that. But Neo is actually competing with them. Any way you see it, they are competing with them. So you never know. They come to America. Neo can be the next Tesla. They can go from $15 a share to $200 a share. That would be awesome. I would be super happy. Um, but like I said, it is a more risky stock. Um, all I can say if you do buy Neo is hang on to it. Don't get rid of it just because it goes down. Hang on to it. It will go back up. It has gone up and down since I've bought it. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I love it when it goes down. I buy more. I buy as many Neo as I can afford. Um, and honestly, that goes with a lot of these stocks that I'm going over right now. Like I said, I have two different portfolios. I have one that's uh Robinhood. That's more of my safe, proven portfolio, and I have an E-Trade that has a lot of these stocks on it. It's more the my risky that I like to play more with these ones. Um, so that's Neo. Neo's up and down. Great company, great future plans. They've got big things coming. When you when you have other people on YouTube talking about a company, and there is a top company out there in the world, they're international, such as Tesla, and you have a company like NIO, and people are talking about how NIO is the future Tesla, that's saying something. So I'm all for NIO. The last company that I want to talk about today is, of course, one of my favorites, SoberSafe. Now, this one was something actually somebody suggested to me while I was doing my taxes one day, and we were my tax guy and I were talking about stocks. Um, he brought this one up to me. I'm like, that sounds pretty cool, man. I'll look into it. And I did. I researched it. I looked into it, and I love this company. It is a great idea. It's a great company. They're doing it. They're everything's safe and controlled. They're not trying to rush their company. They're the guy that runs it, the CEO, the owner. He is a smart gentleman. He's worked for many other companies, and he has brought them up. And then he gets out of it and gets moved into something else. He does really well. He has a great track record. Um, he's a smart man. Uh, and SoberSafe is just one of them companies where in my head, it's like once you research it, you have to invest in it. You got breathalyzers that are 50-year-old technology. You got this thing you got to blow in a tube for 30-40 seconds. By the time you do it, you feel like you got nothing left in your lungs, and it's giving you a blood alcohol content reading. This thing is just like a little mouse pad. It's not poking your skin. It's not, you don't have to breathe in it. It takes 10 seconds. You put your hand on the mouse pad type looking thing, and it takes readings from the air of your skin. And it's very accurate. It takes 10 seconds. There are trucking agencies that are adapting to it because before these truckers get their vehicles, they have to take their reading. They don't get their keys until they get the reading. And this is going to blow up. I'm telling you, people, this is going to blow up. You're going to have law enforcement agencies doing this. All these, all these employee, uh, all these places that people go to work, and they have a massive problem with alcoholism in their job. I hate to say it, law enforcement, that's a big one. Alcoholism and law enforcement, they go hand in hand. Before these people go to work, they got to take their blood alcohol content, and the company handles it after that. However, they have their policies written, but basically, truckers they have they deal with stress on their job, and they end up drinking and stuff like that. So they can't drive unless they get this system, and they don't get their keys until they pass the alcohol test. They're also looking into like alcohol treatment programs. Um, New vehicles with the government. Like people have to test themselves before they get in their car. Uh, there's nothing but upside to this. But that being said, of course, it's like a broken record. It is a new company. It's volatile. It's up and down, up and down, up and down, nonstop. But like I said, that's with these companies, that's okay. This is when you want to buy. When you look at the graph and you can see this, I'm like, when it's up here, just sit here and sit on your stock. When it goes to something like this right here, this is a dip. There's going to be a recorrection. That's the way stocks work. When it goes on that dip, you start buying. You start buying here. Honestly, you can start buying as soon as you see something like this dip right here, you buy. It goes down further, you buy. It goes down further, you buy. It starts going up a little bit more, you buy. But once it starts getting here, start slowing down. Buy on the dip. Do not buy when it's high. I was talking about the cruise company, well, like Royal Caribbean. It's up to like 109, 112, stuff like that. It's it's going back up. It's your decision whether you want to buy it or not. Me, I bought it when it was lower. It was way under $100 when I bought that stock. I'm happy about it going up. It may go back down. That's okay. I may buy more when it goes down. That's the point of stocks. That's how you work it. You don't buy when it's up. You buy when it's down. You pray for the dips, especially with these companies like this that are new and they're just there there's upside, nothing but upside in my head. They don't have any competitors, people. This is the one company in the world that does this. That's it. Their year target is 425. I think that should be higher. I think it's going to be higher. And it may be correct because, like I said, the guy that runs the company, he's not rushing it. He's doing it the right way. He does not want the company to grow too fast. He wants it to be done the right way. Uh, you can't always believe in these 1 year target estimates either, because honestly, you got companies like Apple and Tesla, and I could show you those right now. That which the 1 year estimate is way lower than where the price is right now. Now you can't tell me Tesla and Apple are going to go down. So I don't know who's doing these estimates, but you need you need to do better. Tesla and Apple are not going to go down. They're not. Uh, Sober Safe may, but all I see is upside. And like 425 seems a little bit low to me, but whatever, that's their estimate. And honestly, I do follow it, but I don't go by it. Uh, so that's Sober Safe. That is a big company that I truly believe in. I truly, truly believe in this, and I will buy more of them. I will continue to buy them. As of now, I own some like 400 shares, and I will make that higher. Um, Other than that, that's the stock video for the risky stocks, the volatile stocks, the ones that are new, uh, the ones that are they're going up and down nonstop. They're more fast. The proven stocks, they'll go up and down slowly. These ones, they move very erratically. So that's the video. Subscribe to my videos, like my videos, comment my videos. Let's keep this thing going. Send it to the internet.